Okay. Uh, Maybe most of your team got to know what about SQL and what is SQL.
Structured query language.
Structured query language. What is the meaning of data? What is the meaning of data? How it will be generated? Why we need to store it?
We can take it as an input or
Yes. So my first question is, what is data?
information about something.
Yeah, it's a lot of information in a raw form.
Mm-hmm. Just come on. If
Yeah,
it may be right or wrong, please tell me.
it's a lot of information gathered um, in a crude form. Actually, we can say that. Further, we can use the data for analysis or
If, for example, you have a supermarket.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you feeling like that you're working in a supermarket or you own a supermarket.
Okay.
Stock. When you purchase the stock, you will generate data will be generated. Once you purchase, then after that, you need to increase its prices, and once again you relabeled it. At that time, some more data will be generated. To purchase different products on different days, different people will come to your store, and different combinations of products they'll purchase. That's also a data, right?
Yes.
Y- What is the importance of the data? Previous, like 2 days, 2 decades before, people are not interested that much in doing things with the data, but they got to know like that it may be definitely useful in future or something else. They stored it. What is the importance of the data? How it will be useful?
Like
Further predictions, we can use it like further predictions or how it is. If it is a sales company, how their sales are increasing or decreasing, we can monitor and we can observe the patterns using all the data, and it can be helpful in
Okay,
upgrading the business and all.
okay. And any other answers?
is it like to generate a report or something? I think data will be useful.
Okay. So data will be useful for us in a multiple ways to understand the situations, to analyze the situations, and to know the performance of the different things and to predict the future things. Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. What is the meaning of, okay, what is the use of the data? Okay, right. Now, okay, what is the meaning of SQL?
It's a language, structured query language.
It is a standard one. Who are Whoever developing a language which will be interacting with the database, they need to follow. some syntaxes which are provided by the SQL. They no need to, they no need to change everything and they need to create a language. They need to follow some syntaxes and they need to follow some basic rules, at least from this particular structured query language, and they need to follow it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Hmm. Right. Now, if you observe, remember, SQL is not database system. Okay?
RDBMS system. Yeah.
Okay, just listen. SQL is not a database system. It is a query language.
Okay.
Language.
Okay?
Okay.
We, okay? SQL is not a database. It is a query language. Why we'll use this SQL?
To interact with the databases.
It is used to perform different operations on the data, like creating tables, creating database, updating records, inserting records, deleting records, modifying tables, creating and
Updating, deleting.
tables. Okay, now coming to the point, you need to remember this is a very important thing. It is not a database. What it is?
It's a query language.
It's a query language. Tell me some examples for databases, if you know only, not mandatory.
In
Relational database.
The
RDBMS.
RDBMS is a database management system concept.
Okay.
it's MySQL, sir.
MySQL.
Yes,
MySQL, Informix,
MySQL.
Informix.
Mm, DB2,
Yes, sir. David. Informix.
All right.
SQL Server, DB2, and MongoDB. Okay, these are some examples. With help of SQL, we'll perform different operations on the data on these platforms. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is database means? I don't know.
What is Navibase or what is Airbase?
No, what is database?
Yes, I'm asking. So what is Airbase or what is Navibase,
I don't know.
Navalbase? It's a place where all the data is available and all the data came and seated there. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
So now you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yes.
Where I mean to say like how you are going to store the data in electronic format. Now you are able to see databases in simple English language, but computer doesn't know the English language. It know only the binary language. The information which you are seeing in the screen are completely related to ASCII in the background. Okay,
Okay.
nothing but database means it's a collection of data. It may be structured or unstructured. If it is structured, we'll maintain all those things with help of RDBMS. If it is unstructured, we'll go with the NoSQL.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Database is nothing but a pile of data.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Okay. Now first we'll go with the things which we want to know. Which we want to know, we'll try to understand those things. For example, serial number. See this one. What are these called?
Check it.
This is called what?
Serial number. Sequence. It's like a variable. These are all like variables. Data variables.
Who told variables?
Gayatri, sir. Data
No.
variables.
These are the different variables which are describing about some specific things. In this particular serial number, how many records? It may be one record or two record or 10 record or 100 record. You're able to see only one category of information. If it is a name, the same category of information will be available, only the names. If it's a mobile number, same category. If it's an age, same category of information. If it's a salary, same category of information. If you want to fetch the information about a one person or one record or one thing, how you will select the data? I mean, select if complete information about me, which will refer to me,
Based on the name.
and one complete entire row will belongs to me, right?
Okay.
That row is called record. Okay. Nothing but the column is called feature or variable. Okay, generally how we will call header, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll tell a simple another concept. You understand the difference between the feature and variable and the record?
Yes, sir.
One person information will be available in record. One attribute information will be one attribute information about all the persons will be available in the features or variables.
The record.
Okay. Now data I'm telling the hierarchy. Database is the highest hierarchy. And in database, multiple tables. In table,
Multiple records.
multiple columns. Okay. In column,
Multiple values or records.
okay. One project contains multiple databases. Okay. One project contains multiple databases. One database contains multiple tables. One table contains multiple columns. One column contains multiple records. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, if I want to call this table, how can I call? Table A is there, B is there, C is there, D is there in different databases. How I'll call with respect to?
With respect to database, we have
With the
to
names.
Yes.
The database.
If I want to call a specific column, how I need to call?
with
With the help
respect
of
to table
tables.
name tables, we have to call the column.
Right. Okay. For example, if you are only having defaultly, we have a, I'm going to say like, if you were, if your data DB is defaultly set in your, then you no need to, okay?
Okay.
For example, I'll tell you one specific thing. One second. See this one, you're able to see. This is the editor. Okay. So these are the different databases, guys. Okay, these are the different databases, and in each and every database, we'll have multiple tables. See, in each and every table, we have a multiple columns. Okay, now I'll tell you what it mean, what it is setting mean. In, for example, the usage is different in different platforms. Like MySQL is somewhat different, and Oracle is different, and DB2 is a different. But to know about the tool, it's not a big deal. In a 1 hour or half an hour of KT, you got to know how to use those things. But to understand the crux of the SQL is very important. Okay, now see, here I'm defaultly nothing is selected. Just see any difference you're able to find out on all of these six.
One is bold.
See this one. This is bold.
Is it that one is selected? Currently, that particular database is selected.
Yes, this is, it means currently that is selected. If you double click it, defaultly that particular database selected.
Okay.
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 So now I'll tell. No, I'll go to this here. Select star from. Actually, what is the syntax?
Select star from table name.
Okay. This is the database.
Yeah.
But what is the meaning of the star at here?
To fetch all the all the attributes, like all the values from the table.
Okay. What are there in the table? Please consider all of those particular for this particular operation. Okay. Is it clear? Select is a keyword and from is also a keyword. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Select means, general select. From means it's also a general high level English, I would say like our day-to-day English language usage. Database dot, database
Table.
name you got to know. And table name also you're able to see. Right? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear?
Yes,
What
sir.
will happen if you use this particular command?
It will fetch all the records of the
It
specific.
will retrieve the all the.
See this one, it's here. One second. Okay, leave this. We'll see. Awesome. Okay, see this one. Select star from what are the different tables available in this particular SAC database?
It's actor, address,
Okay,
category,
first I'm looking into actor.
actor.
To execute it, We have a shortcut control enter, and along with that, you know, this particular power button also. You are able to see these results. Okay. How many tables are there in it?
Tables are there.
Okay. If you want to write a logic or if you want to fetch a information, what you need to know, you need to have some basic understanding on the data, right? Where it is there, how it is there. For example, you went to one library. You need a one book. How you will search? First, you will see which
Search.
department of books are on which floor, for example. After that, which subject books are available in which racks are which side. Like that, you will do it, right?
Yes.
Then finally, easily you're able to go it. If you know two or I mean, so like if you have a rigorous practice on those things, you can directly go to that particular place in the next time when it is required for you. Okay, just select a star from actor. Then you're able to see the columns information, right?
Hmm.
Now take a sheet of pen and paper and write write tables and the columns inside to the tables and keep it in front of you for your ease of reference. Is it clear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why? Because if we want to join, who can join? If we want to find out a specific condition, otherwise, we need to navigate each and every time to this table and we need to check what are the columns are there in it. If you are able to kept it in a simpler format in a book or in a write in some papers and post it in front of you, it's very easy to carry out. And along with that, if you once go through the tables and the columns inside to the tables, it's very easy to move up the things and it's very easy to relate it. Just can you please go through those tables once and only try to use only this particular, first select default database and fetch the information from each and every table and go through the columns. Okay.
We have to do it in a notebook, sir.
So now first try to execute this query in the SQL, and then after that you got to see the columns information, right? Just go through the data and then you can write in the paper.
Actually, we have to go through that MySQL workbench.
Hmm.
Can you just explain like how to get into that MySQL workbench?
You already
Because
installed it, right?
we have installed it.
Hmm.
From that, it's from the
Okay.
home house.
Can you please share someone's screen? I'll help you with that. Who will share?
I'll share, sir.
Gayatri?
Yeah, I'll share, sir.
Okay, you can share. Just give me 1 minute, I'll get back. Okay. Who shared the screen?
Sir, actually, we cannot share. Seeing that as some other person is sharing, you cannot share it.
Okay,
Like
right.
I think
Now you can able to share.
So were you
Okay,
able to?
click on the local instance. Down,
This
down,
one.
down. Click on the local instance. Give the password which you created.
Yes, sir.
Now go to the schemas in the left side. Down, 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 down. Schemas is there, right? Click on those. Those are the
Okay.
three default databases. That is a database.
Okay.
And click on the table.
Okay.
Okay, these
Okay.
all are the tables.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. I got it.
Okay, right?
Okay, sir.
Please, uh, please concentrate on the SAC database.
Okay.
Okay, we have a tables and we have a columns information. You will be noted with those tables and columns information. It is very easy to develop the code and to relate the things what we are doing. I'll share one picture, how it will look like. For example, for another badge, even I also prepared this kind of stuff. You see, I shared some screenshot in the WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir.
So that is there in my notice board.
Okay.
Okay,
This
if
is.
it will be there, it's very easy for me to write to check
Mm,
what are the tables and how we can able to interrelate the tables and what are the columns should be I can join and
mm.
easily I'm able to grab it. Right? If you kept that thing until why I mean, say like whatever you are a data analyst, from the day one onwards, you're not able to directly start. First, you need to travel with the data. You need to understand clearly about the data. Okay. For that, you'll have some sufficient time. You don't worry about it.
Okay.
First, you need to be familiar to the data. Otherwise, how you will understand and how you will give the solutions. Isn't everyone clear?
Sure.
Farida,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ganga, Gayatri,
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right.
How we have to make this kind of note on a notebook in a notebook?
And that should be in front of you when we are discussing the SQL concepts. Why? Because we'll join, we'll intersect, we'll select, we'll write dependent queries, we'll write
Okay.
conditions. Then if I'm writing a condition like that, from this table, that one, that table, this one, you will be confused. If it is there in front of your eyes, then it's easy to correlate and to write the queries and to understand the logic. You understood?
Yes, got it.
That's the main thing. Now, we'll try to cover. Okay. Select, select unique. I mean, select these are the things which we are going to discuss. Select unique.
We are not sharing.
Okay, okay, you guys are sharing, right? You're able to see now
Yes.
which screen? SQL?
Yes, that MySQL page,
Okay,
workbench.
okay, right. Select. How we selected the entire table and select unique. Okay, what is the meaning of select unique? Unique records. Select a distinct. What is the difference between unique and distinct?
Unique has no duplicates. Such unique records, distinct.
Okay, these are, these are the some kind of things which we're going to discuss. Okay, these are things which we're going to discuss. And you know, we'll we'll start the things and after that we'll segregate what is GDL commands, what is manipulation command, what is writing commands, what is reading commands. Okay, we'll discuss all those things. First, our main basic requirement is we need to fetch the required data from the database.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes, tell me.
To apply these, to apply all these things, we need to create a table first in our SQL workbench, sir.
No, already the data is there, right? Tables you don't create. That is not our job. Database admin and database developers, DB developers will be there. Okay, just
Okay.
if we
If
want
we
to
have to
create a
start,
if we want to create a table from the all the existed tables, we can create a temp table.
okay.
Okay, so now if you are developing the only database means, it's not a simple thing. You need to design the architecture and you need to know clearly about what type of data is coming into what type of table, what type of columns. It's completely entirely one course.
Okay.
As a data analyst, we need to work with the data. We need to work with the data. The data is
Already
resides
created.
on the data is resides already at some other database or some other locations. We need to fetch all those data and we need to be combinedly used.
Okay.
We are in a position to extract the required data from the data sources for our use.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Now, if we want to apply all these select statements on the table, we need to create on our own system, sir.
Why?
Some
How you used select star from actor? Actor is a table in the database.
okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, you're able to hear me? Hello?
Now we can hear, sir. Until now, some
Okay.
connection
How
is
much time?
lost. Uh, it's like 2 minutes.
Okay. What I'm saying, just leave about all those remaining statements also. Up to now, I want you all have a specific grip on the tables and the columns information. Is it possible? Is it possible in one day? Can you gather that information? So I don't want, and you don't need to remember anything. You need to be familiar. Okay, for example, actor ID will be there in the actor table. In the city, we will have the, city information, country ID. Okay. Like that in the films, you have a columns like a film ID and title and description, release year. You need to be familiar. Try to spend at least half an hour time. If you want to see the entire data, just use this particular query and be familiar with that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Is is it clear? And if possible now, then please post it in the group also. So if someone prepared in an Excel, this is the table, these are the columns, this is the table, these are the columns. You can someone would posted it, and the remaining people can able to take a screenshot. Otherwise, you can take another one. Each and every one, if you want to do it by pen and paper, it's also fine.
For this all 16 tables, we have to go through what are the
Yes, what is the
details
data
of
in
high
that
level.
is there?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, we may be relate actor and film based or actor and city based and year of release. What are the different movies? What are the different genres? Genre wise hero movies, genre wise year movies, like that. At the time to write the code and to build the logic, if you have a awareness about the data, it will be easy for you. Okay, is it clear?
So, sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, you asked us to install the MySQL Workbench, right?
Yes.
That right. I think I have. Can you please check mine also? I think when I installed, there is something wrong.
Can you please share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you didn't created the connection. Click on the plus symbol. Once try to give the uh, name, connection name for that initially at the standard. Mm. Give whatever the name you like. Okay, test connection. Okay, click on OK. Click on it. No connection established. You need to set up the connection. I don't know where you missed the step, but okay, do one thing. I mean, it's like try to search by yourself. If you're not able to find out the solution, I'll try to fix those things. Are any other one are facing the same problem? Any other one are facing the same problem?
Yes, sir. With my thing also, it's the same thing. No connection
What are
established.
the steps you excluded?
It was there in my system already. I just opened it, sir. And I got that thing like no connection established.
So that is not your system, right? That is not your system, right?
This is my system, sir.
Debugging is, very time taking one. It is different from system to system.
This
So
is
that
my
is
system. Yeah, it was there already in this. I just opened as you told, sir. So on my workbench, I saw that comment like no connection established.
okay. Take help from Google to fix those issues. So otherwise, we'll see in the next class.
Okay, sir.
So that is the reason, when we are installing a new software, we'll go with the standard steps. Why? Because debugging is it's a very difficult thing, especially related to the installation thing. Okay, guys. Thank you. And so that's your task. The people who are not set it up properly, try to set that particular thing. Even though if it you can uninstall and you can install once again. And the people who are completely set up the SQL, please go with the SAC database. Like what type of tables and what type of columns, the type of information. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
yes,
just want to get the database and what the tables and the column
Yes,
needs. We
right.
just want to do that.
Yes, that's it.
okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.